So this is more fun if you actually use a raw egg rather than a plastic or a boiled egg. So here are my 10 favorite Easter egg games that specifically use eggs. So it could be raw eggs, boiled eggs, or plastic eggs. My name is Sean, and if you are new, I would love for you to subscribe to this channel. You can click that red subscribe button down below and ring that little bell for notifications for when I upload. I post new videos every Tuesday and Wednesday, so let's get into this video. So here are my 10 favorite Easter egg games involving eggs. And so the first one I'm going to just give you is an Easter egg hunt. Duh. You can't have an Easter party without an Easter egg hunt. So there are some variations on the Easter egg hunt which are fun to play rather than your traditional, just hide all of the eggs you can and go and hunt. To help with smaller children, you could assign each child a different color egg. You could also assign each child a different area to hunt in. You could also, if you have kids in middle school or older elementary school who don't want to who don't want to hunt eggs, then you could enlist them as your helper and have them hide the eggs for the younger children, and then you could practice. My brother and sister and I, we used to do this before Easter, like a month, no joke. The month before Easter, we would practice for the Easter bunny coming. And I would hide eggs, all the plastic eggs around the house, and then my brother and sister would go and hunt them and find them. And this would occupy us for, I know, at least an hour. But my brother and sister are 6 and 8 years younger than I, so we had a lot of fun doing that. And then my last suggestion for a variety of an Easter egg hunt is using resurrection eggs, and I will post a link in the description box below as to what resurrection eggs are and where you can purchase them. What you doing? Hi. Hi. You want to come sit with me? Do you want to come sit down here? Yeah? Okay. Hold on. Oh! Alright, you guys, hopefully I'm still in frame. The baby wanted to come sit with me, Miss Finley wanted to come sit with me, and I hit my head as she grabbed the tripod with her toes. Game number 2 is the traditional egg and spoon relay race, where you have a spoon and your plastic egg or your hard-boiled egg. This is a great game to play with groups and with different ages. So you have everybody line up with their spoon and their egg, and then you race to a specific point, and whoever reaches there first without dropping their egg wins the game. And if you drop your egg, then you have to go back to the start line and start all over. Number 3 is the egg roll, and you may have been familiar with this. The White House has a tradition of doing an egg roll, but you can use boiled eggs or you can use plastic eggs. And then you're going to have a starting point. This is also good for groups. And then you're going to roll the egg from a starting point to an ending point. And that can be with any way you want to roll them. You can use a spoon, you can use your nose, you can use your feet, you can use your hands. Come up with a creative, fun way for your next egg roll. 4th game is egg toss. So this is more fun if you actually use a raw egg rather than a plastic or a boiled egg. And so you partner people up, and it's fun to do this with a younger person and an older person, like a grandparent or a parent. And you start together facing each other with your raw egg, and you just toss it. You toss it to the other person and they toss it back, and then you move apart and you toss it again and you move it apart. And you start out about 5 feet in distance, and then whoever wins, this is good for groups, whoever is still tossing their egg without it breaking is the winner. Also, guys, I will post in the description box down below all the supplies that I have suggested for these games will be in the description box, as well as some brief instructions. So if I'm talking too fast, I know I'm going through these 10 really quickly, then you can find those instructions in the description box down below, so check that out. All right, moving on to the next game. Egg treasure hunt is game number 5. And so play this just like you would a regular clue treasure hunt game, except hide your clues in plastic Easter eggs. So you're gonna give the child or the group of children their first clue on a sheet of paper to find where the next clue is, and then they'll have to find that egg with the clue inside, and then that will lead them to the next Easter egg. And then make sure to have a fun, awesome prize at the end of the egg treasure hunt. Still the egg is game number 6. You are going to need 2 teams and a referee and an egg. a bunch of eggs. 2 teams. Each team has a number 1, number 2, and so forth, depending on how many people you have on each team, but you need an even number, and then you need a referee. And the referee will call out a number. So that number, say number 2, the number 2s from both teams will race to reach the egg in the middle, grab the egg, take it back to their team. And then another egg goes in the center and you call out numbers. So you have to have a set number of times or eggs that you have is how many you'll call out. But the team with the most eggs at the end wins the team game. Number 7, hot egg. So this is played like hot potato if you're familiar with that game, except it's with an egg. But you'll want to make sure that your plastic egg is weighted, or you could use a boiled egg for a little more messy fun. But you'll have your players, your kids sit in a circle, and you play some music. And as the music plays, you toss this egg around the room, and then whoever is left holding the egg when the music stops is out of there. And then you play until one person is left, and that person is the winner. Hot egg. What was I saying? You're distracting me. What was I saying about hot egg? Oh, to weight down your egg, you could put your plastic egg, you could put sand in the middle and then put some kind of duct tape or electrical tape around, or packing tape around your egg. Number 8 is egg target toss. And again, you could use weighted plastic eggs for this. You're gonna need that as well as some hula hoops. I suggest either 3 or 6 hula hoops. And you wanna arrange your hula hoops in a triangle pattern with one at the top and then the others down. And give each hula hoop, assign each hula hoop a point value. And so participants will stand at a certain spot and toss their weighted egg into the hula hoop, and that determines how many points they get. And so whoever has the most points in the end wins, or you could assign a special prize for depending on which hula hoop they get their egg in. Number 9 is egg bowling. So you're going to need something to be your bowling pins. So you could use colored eggs, or you could use, I like to use the oatmeal, the big oatmeal containers, and then decorate them really nice and Eastery and set those out like bowling pins, and then take a plain white boiled egg or a weighted plastic egg, which I talked about a little while ago. And each child will just roll and knock down pins, and you assign point values, and egg bowling is the fun game. That was a weird way of saying that. I don't know why I said egg bowling is the fun game. Maybe because I like egg bowling. Maybe that's why. Moving on, number 10 of today's 10 games with Easter eggs is egg charades. So get a basket with a bunch of eggs like I have over here, and put different charade things in. This could go in so many different ways. You could put animals in depending on the age of the group of children you are playing with. You could put characters, you could put movies, you could put Bible stories. The possibilities are endless for charades. But put your action items into each egg, and then participants will draw an egg and act out that item. So if you are hosting an Easter egg hunt at your house this year or your church, I would love to know about that. So leave a comment, actually leave an emoji down in the description box below, a fun Easter emoji in the comment section if you are hosting an Easter egg hunt at your church or at your home this Easter. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.